I would love to know in the comments section what you would call your red pill moment, just like Elon Musk had over the weekend. What even is a red pill? I don't know. It's a little bit of a complicated question. But what would you say your red pill moment is? Because Elon Musk's, just over the past few days, he tweeted out, "Take the red pill." And then there's a little red rose emoji, which actually makes it a little bit confusing exactly what he was saying. What does the red pill mean? If you were to ask 100 people in a room, you say, what is the red pill? You might get 100 different answers. If you asked independent-minded people, not conservative, but not leftist, maybe they have some kind of confusing views, they're left-wing on one thing, right-wing on another, they would say that taking the red pill is to think independently. If you ask a conservative, what does it mean to take the red pill? They'd say it's to become a conservative, to stop being a liberal or a leftist or a progressive. And if you were to ask a left-winger, what is the red pill? They'd tell you it's a code word for Nazi. And they actually did. When Elon Musk tweeted this out over the weekend, everybody just said, Elon Musk is a Nazi now. There was a blue check mark, Molly Jong Fast, who said Elon Musk is a racist, he's a bigot. It's anything, the left has done this in recent years. They've said that a bunch of innocuous symbols are code words for neo-Nazis. So they did this to the OK hand symbol. They said that's actually now like a secret Nazi symbol. They did this to a glass of milk. That's now basically a swastika. And they're doing it to the red pill, which is a reference to the movie The Matrix. People are forgetting that this red pill idea, it's not some dark recess of the internet, it's hidden on the hidden levels of 4chan. It comes from The Matrix. And in The Matrix, there's a choice presented. It said you can take the red pill and you can see reality as it is, or you can take the blue pill and you can remain in the kind of Matrix fantasies. That, I think, is the most basic definition. When you apply the red pill language to politics, it means giving up ideology, realizing that ideology is a lie. And I think this is why Elon Musk put that little red rose there. Because the red rose is another Twitter symbol that refers explicitly to the Democratic Socialists of America. So you see a lot of very far left-wing accounts have the little red rose picture. This is kind of odd, right? It says, take the red pill and then a little red rose. Was it because Elon Musk doesn't know what that red rose means? Is it because he thought it was a red pill instead of a red rose? Was he being ironic or sarcastic? Or what is he? Well, on the one hand, on the one level, the one thing we know Elon Musk is really good at is getting everybody to talk about him. He's one of the greatest marketers of his age. But on the other hand, I think there's actually some significance to it maybe, which is regardless of exactly where you want to try to pinpoint me down, on the left or on the right or in the middle, take the red pill means rejecting these ideological categorizations. It means, most basically, recognizing that the official narrative is wrong. It means preferring reality to theory. There's a big difference between the right and the left. On the right, the conservatives at our best, we prefer reality. We don't really care about how it works in theory. We don't need there to be a big manifesto about how things work as long as it actually works. And on the left, they don't care if things actually work. They don't care if American society basically works pretty well. They don't care if the West has led to a lot of human flourishing. They want to know how it works in theory. Elon Musk is not a typical Republican. Joe Rogan, he's another one of these. He's not a typical Republican, right? Joe Rogan was a Bernie bro as of 2 months ago or something. But now Joe Rogan is saying, I can't vote for Biden. I might end up voting for Trump. And now the left is very upset with him for this. He's resisting ideological categorization. But I think there are a lot of people like Joe. I mean, obviously there are a lot of people like Joe Rogan. His show is one of the biggest podcasts in the world. I think there are a lot of people like Elon Musk who are a little bit more independent-minded and who are coming over more to the right. If this were 20 years ago, or 15 years ago, this were during the Bush era, you might see more independent-minded people leaning left. But now they're heading in the direction of the Republicans or the conservatives or Trump. Why? It's because they're questioning their assumptions. They're taking the red pill. They're preferring reality to this kind of official story that permeates our whole political lives, that we've been told that probably isn't all that true. And the people most responsible for doling out those red pills, it's not me, it's not some other conservative, it's not even Donald Trump, it's the media, it's the mainstream media.